I gotta go phone call. Let me make. I'm having trouble with my whistles. Yeah, we need
I'm gonna need another gross of dodgeballs, some field hockey shin pads. You girls dry off well. You don't want to get athletes for.
the office right in the locker room.
I swear to God.
I never even. I totally just you. Totally made me remember that.
That is the funniest thing I've heard in weeks.
Oh.
And I told you the story. I've mentioned the high school. I better not, but it's long gone because they finally remodeled. But I was one of those. I helped out the coach. I forgot we had a little title, like we were coaches. Helpers, whatever. I don't know what the hell it was.
Wow.
But we had access to his office, which was right next to the women's locker room. His office was not in the locker room like the girls' was. The girl teacher and coach. And we noticed this cork board that had all the schedules and stuff. And one day, I don't know, maybe it was passed down from generation to generation, but someone just knew to close the door, lock it, and remove the cork board. And there was a fine hole that went right through, not just a wall, like it was those blocks.
Cinder blocks.
Cinder blocks, thank you. This hole went all the way through the cinder block.
Someone worked very hard.
And I guess I finally was invited into the inner circle, and I was like, hey, you want to see something? Like, yeah, whatever. We're just sitting around talking about the Knicks or something dumb because we're all obsessed with basketball. And one kid's like, you want to see something? Like what? He goes, oh, trust me on this. So they locked the door, and they removed the cork board, and there's a hole. And he waited He waited as the period is ending.
Yeah.
And all the girls file into the locker room, removed the cork board, and it was like...
Wasn't covered by a poster of Rita Hayworth.
and I hate to say this because I know a lot of people who went to high school listen to this show. They chatter.
We're watching you.
I saw most of the girls that I graduated with naked.
Oh, what a thrill!
Naked.
Jesus. That was about the biggest thrill you could possibly have. Was the thought that you were going to see them naked. It was actually the thought, when I would watch the girls come out of the locker room, the thought that they were just naked was enough to, like, get you all worked up.
Sure.
That was like, oh, and then you'd be next to the locker room, the girls' locker room, and think, right behind this wall, it's just a little wall, is just paradise. There it is. And it's what they call sanity. That kept you from just running in there. But because we talked yesterday about the over-the-top guy that didn't know how far to push it.
Yeah.
There was always a kid every year or so that would just run into the girls' locker room.
It just couldn't take it anymore.
I can't take it. I got to see this.
His little perf switch went off.
Oh, and the news would spread through the school. He'd be in trouble. It's just, his little perf switch went off, and I gotta get in there.
It's just tempting you.
Yeah.
It tasks me.
It says it right on the door, girls' locker room. It says, nude girls are in here.
Right.
Hormones are pumping. I'm going through a time of my life where I can't keep this thing in one spot. And there's a door. There's a sign on it that might as well just say, all of your nude girl dreams right here. Doesn't even have a locking knob on it.
You don't know how.
You push it opens.
You know what the hell was going on down below?
Oh.
You're just trying to keep it under control.
I got to get in there.
Right. It's like Regis.
I got to get in there, Gelman. There's no girls.
The worst would be if you time it wrong and you run in while they're still dressed. So you're thrown out of high school and you saw nothing.
And they just turn around fully clothed going, what is this idiot doing?
You really had a guy that would just run in there?
Yeah, every year or so there was some guy that would just lose his mind and have to run in, usually with like a bandana around his face or something. But everyone knew who everyone was.
Yeah.
So you get busted.
I worked out at a gym that I got to keep this on the QT too.
Oh, you're only talking to a couple of people.
And there was a cork board, another cork board.
Those cork boards.
With like the yoga class schedule and the spinning schedule and, massages when you could get a massage. Nice gym. And I discovered, because one day I'm just looking at the schedules and I just kind of take a little glance to the left and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Perfect shot at the mirror in the girls' locker room that bounced off to the nudity. And I would just stand there in between sets, like, making believe I'm looking at the yoga schedule over and over.
Boy, he sure is interested in that yoga schedule.
Oh, and I couldn't believe that no one discovered this. And it wasn't, you didn't have to look like a creep. You were just looking and just kind of looked over to your left and boom, mirror, boom. And you would just wait for the hot chick to be done with her workout and you would, time to check the yoga schedule, hoping. It was like fishing.
I'll tell you who else knew it. The person who wrote the yoga schedule. Who else would put that faggoty nonsense on the wall?
You occasionally get that in bathrooms at bars or something like that.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. You're walking by, the door flings open, you could look in the mirror. There's a girl coming out of the stall. You don't really see anything, but you're like, hey, just got a little view into the
That was all right, man.
inner sanctum.
All right. Anyway, the female gym teacher bit is beyond hilarious.
Yeah. Why they put her off? It's
I
great
swear
that
to God,
you brought that up. I know. I remember it.
Oh, it was in yours too?
Yeah.
The office was in the locker room?
Office was in
it was a way to save space. I don't know what that was about.
There were a couple of times after school hours, if I was in the school for any reason whatsoever, I don't even know why I'd be in there, but no one was in there. Me and a couple of friends would go into the girls' locker room just to look around.
And that was like...
And see what it was like. It's like, yeah.
That would get your mind going.
You go up to the bench. Find out whose locker it is. Oh, yeah, I know this chick.
Oh, wow. Tomorrow she'll be naked right in front of this locker.
Like a dog.
Can you do the Dyke gym teacher? All the clueless young teenage girls.
Yeah, my girls should be coming in soon. They've been out playing field hockey. We just need another order. What are we looking for? We need some uniforms.
And you got to
the team.
And you got to order the giant ball that no one knows why.
Yeah, we need the big round ball that they lay on and roll around on their little bellies. All right. Oh, here they come. Hold on.
All right, girls, shower time. I'll be a... Oh, my gosh. Get undressed, girls. That's it. Get clean. It's what I taught you in health class, because I'm also the health teacher. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it, beautiful. Ladies, make sure you wash your guests. Wash right there.
But the school's that clueless.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, put the gym teacher's office right there. It'll keep it all convenient. They could talk with the girls.
I bet you that's how the Dyke gym teachers chose their job. They probably went from school to school and went, wait
Where's
a minute.
the office?
Oh, we decided to conserve space, and your office is going to be in the women's locker room.
Okay, don't care about the pay. Right. Whatever, I'll be in. What time do I start? Now? When do the naked girls come in? Where's my whistle?
It's wonderful.
Your office is right off of the teacher's lounge thing. Goodbye.
See you later. All right, we'll break. We'll continue. Quentin Tarantino coming in to talk about Grindhouse.
Nice.
Yeah.